Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I'm your girl, Chastity.
I'm Sunshine. Welcome. I was like, one of them gonna join in. One of them gonna join in.
Oh,
Today we are joined by two very special guests.
Jasmine.
What?
Jasmine plus one.
Don't be trying to add shy now, y'all.
Right. I ain't even hear no bass in the voice. All right, thanks for joining our live podcast. Thanks for joining us for Ladies Night. And hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun and a little bit of laughter, and you will join in with us. Please don't be afraid to comment below, get in on what we're talking about, et cetera, and please share. All right, so the first segment is called Foreplay, and it's on you, Chastity.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. Would you rather lose all of your teeth or all of your hair?
All my hair, I done been bald before. I done shaved it all off. It'll grow back.
I think my
you mean permanent?
You said your teeth, Sasha?
I love my hair.
I think I'll take the hair because I can buy a wig. I can buy a wig. You can't buy teeth unless you got money for dental.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You know how expensive them things is. That's why Pace didn't replace them.
And then you can take it out. You can sit them on the side of the table and come on, Jimmy.
My time will come. It ain't gonna be now, dude. It ain't gonna be now. No. Okay. What y'all think? Vicky said hair because you can get a wig. I agree, Vicky. I agree.
It ain't the same.
Lukey said, all my hair, I need my teeth. I know that's right. How you gonna eat with no teeth? You gonna be on a puree diet at 30.
My great grandma been eating without teeth for years.
But they don't.
Thank you.
They don't make gums like that no more. They don't.
My grandma used to eat a whole apple with no teeth.
Been untold
She
everything.
can do it. I can do it.
That's before they went to the hospital. They was tough. We ain't that tough no more.
Me and Chastity seen somebody eat a Reese's burger with no teeth, but I ain't gonna say where.
You know what?
Shadon, I think you done seen.
I'm not doing it. All right. So for the next question, I cannot. For the next question, mine is: would you rather? Jasmine will mess me up. Would you rather keep $300 million and never drink a drop of alcohol again, or have free alcohol for the rest of your life and be broke?
Number one. I don't gotta drink. You didn't take out extracurricular activities.
Right, I'm ready to start smoking weed.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. But I'm gonna miss wine though. But I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, wine gave me a lot of good sleep nights. I tell you that. It's gonna be hard in these streets,
The vodka is gonna be calling me tonight. We miss you. I'm gonna say I miss you too, but this green is getting seen tonight, baby.
She lying. She gonna be sneaking. She can't do it.
I'm just like, it's a smoothie.
She be putting in stuff that don't make sense, like sweet tea.
Oh, then it's a Long Island iced tea.
No, that's all right. That's all right. All right, so for the next, did y'all say? Yeah, y'all said it. Okay, so for the next segment, it's our What's Happening Then. And first, we have to bring up the fact that Biden and Harris won the election.
And why is Sasha making that face down there?
Let me find out you a Trump supporter.
No, I'm not. I just wasn't an either one of them supporter, but I did go vote.
Well, good.
That's what's important.
Thank the Lord. Who'd you vote for?
I'm the same way. I wasn't vote. I really didn't like either or, more or less, but I'm happy that we do have a Black female VP that is amazing. And I just like the shock factor that everything went blue, baby.
Not everything. North Carolina wasn't blue.
Oh, girl, you know North Carolina ain't gonna never be blue.
Why though? All these trees and stuff around here. Why?
That's why.
Right.
What that post say, Chas? If you got a popcorn ceiling, you shouldn't be a Republican. What about what about you, Jazz? How you feel?
How I really feel?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I really think Biden ain't. I vote for Biden, but I don't think he's gonna make it too long because he ain't really mentally competent. So I really for real. I honestly think that a lot of people have kind of thought about this thing and they're upset about the fact that it ain't gonna be Biden for long. It's gonna be Kamala because they're gonna bump him out because he ain't mentally competent, and we're gonna have a Black person running the country.
Well,
A Black
the
woman.
leader that we had wasn't mentally competent, if you ask me. So he ain't really losing nothing.
Nah.
That's true.
That's just my little opinion, though. But this is how I feel about it. I'm gonna share it with you.
I just have one thing to say.
No, it won't
Hang
move.
on here. The Obama and Biden family.
That's how I feel about it.
That's the best one.
Deuce.
It was so funny because he like walks up to the mic. He was like, "Hold on, I got something for y'all," and it was like perfect. And for a minute, I was like, "Did he really play that?" Like,
Right. I still wonder. I need the proof because that's something he would do. He would so do that. But yeah, I agree. I don't think even if he do stay in the forefront, I think Harris is gonna be running it anyway. I don't think even if she ain't in the forefront,
Right.
Absolutely.
she gonna be us typical strong Black women whispering in men's ear, telling them what's
But
right.
I'm nervous about her running the country.
Why?
Kamala.
Because like I'm one of those people who kind of did like a lot of background research when it came to that, and she ain't always really been for Black people, especially Black men. And so like I'm concerned about that, especially like with the climate that the world is in now. Like I don't know if it's a great thing or if it's just like how it's gonna turn out. So I'm just nervous to see, for real.
I agree, because that's how I was whenever the primaries was going on. I was like, I really don't want her, but I'm hoping that, you know, views that you had 10 years ago, you grow and you learn, and I'm hoping that she done grew and she done learned and she doesn't have those same views that she had, you know, back then. I'm hoping that she understands that the Black women is the reason why she is in office. The Black people are the reason that you're in office. So if anything, like, you're gonna have to support us. You're gonna have to hold our hand through this whole 4 years, because had it not been for us, neither one of them would be in office.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I just feel like we have nowhere to go but up at this point. So so I just pray that they keep some sense. Do what they supposed
I'm
to do.
telling you. I pray so.
Yeah. And all these people on my timeline who don't make no 400,000 quit talking about them taxes. You over there making $10.96 talking about he gonna raise taxes. I'm gonna need you to do your research, okay?
It is not gonna bother you and your popcorn ceiling.
Right. Exactly.
Or your Buick LeSabre sat down,
Exactly.
Karen.
That part. All right, so for the next topic, we have a pretty interesting story. I'm gonna let Chastity go with it, but it's about a woman who pretends to be an FBI agent for some food. Chastity, tell them about
Hey, I heard about that on the radio today.
it. Go for it, Chastity.
I thought it was a joke.
No, it's not.
So Kimberly, what's that? Kimberly George Ragsdale in Georgia. I don't know why she had to be in Georgia. She's supposed to be in Florida because that's usually where the crazy stuff happens.
Right.
But anyway, she went to Chick-fil-A for a couple of days, like throughout the week, and told them that she was an FBI agent and was demanding them to give her free food. So they finally was like suspicious of her because of the way she was acting. So they called the police on her. So the police came to check it out or whatever. And she was like, she was credentialed, but it was electronic. So she couldn't necessarily show them, you know, like her paperwork. And then whenever she gets like detained or whatever and they question her, she is like talking down in her shirt like she has a microphone in her shirt, like she's talking to the FBI.
Just why? I don't understand.
Was she black?
No.
No, I'm gonna assume because of the name. I'm making my own assumption. You know, sometimes when you do that, you make an ass of yourself. But I think that she
Yeah, Kimberly George Ragsdale do sound melanated.
sound black. Yeah, sound a little black.
But I wonder if she was stable if she started talking in her shirt. I don't see no same person doing this. I might be wrong now. Some crazier things that didn't happen, but I wonder if she was a little out of mind, just a little bit.
A little. She was all the way out her mind.
Yeah. Demanding it. Saying, what she say? If you don't give me my free food, I'm gonna arrest you or I'm gonna turn you in or something.
Yeah.
You work for the FBI, but you worried about some free food. Oh, okay.
Chick-fil-A. And you know, Chick-fil-A, they so nice. They probably would have gave her free food and wouldn't even batted an eye about it. But the fact that you threatened to lock up people with your fake FBI story, child, go sat down somewhere.
Sat down. Yeah, Sasha and Jazz, would y'all ever lie to get some free food?
But not like that.
That's too much. That's too much. That's taking it too far. That's too extreme.
I ain't gonna talk to myself for it, but yeah, I do a lot for some free food. But I work for the school system, so hey. I don't work for the FBI.
I mean, she could have said she was homeless or something. She could have did something that was only gonna harm herself in the moment. But you know how you cannot impersonate an agent, officer, anybody, and not be in trouble. You're gonna do it for some Chick-fil-A food. If I'm impersonating somebody, it's gonna be for a lot of money. It ain't gonna be for no sandwich. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It's gonna be for some Billy Hannas.
Not even that. It's gonna buy me a house or something. Ain't going out these.
Right. Give me this house or I'm gonna arrest you. Hey, at least she was for some Polynesian sauce.
Right. At least she wasn't that dude at Walmart scanning all that stuff in with the Kool-Aid packs.
Oh God.
What happened?
Yes, it was a guy in Florida that was had a full basket of Walmart items, but he had Kool-Aid packs kind of stuff up on his hand where people couldn't see it. And so when he was taking the item across, he was scanning the Kool-Aid pack and putting it in the bag.
No.
And
he
so he sold a whole elderly scooter for 97 cents. Okay.
Way. They wildin'.
What is wrong with our
You
people?
just trying to go to jail. Do you just want to go to jail?
I know that was
Right.
a black man. I know it was.
No,
I
that
think he
was a
actually
Caucasian.
white.
Black
I think
people
he was
don't do
actually
that.
white.
Black people don't do that.
We would at least got a $5
Anyway.
item, made it a little more realistic. We ain't gonna have $800 stuff for $24.
Yeah, and the kicker was he took 2 items back and got some money back for 2 items that he stole.
Ain't no way.
And they was sitting there just watching them, like, just seeing them the whole time. That's funny. He'd have been on Facebook if I worked at that Walmart.
I'm telling you.
Real tight. Real tight. I can't.
Wow.
But yeah. So for the next segment, I usually do 2 pick 2s or 2 pick, but I'm just gonna do 1. And I hope y'all think it's good.
It better not be Beyonce again, because I'm still on the fence about our friendship.
I ain't gonna do that with 2 beehivers. Come on now. Maybe with 1. Not 2.
Because here we come, honey.
All right, ladies. If you can only pick 2 qualities in a man, what would it be? Good looks, or great looks, excuse me. Faithful, funny, great at sex, or rich. You got an ALL, but that ain't funny. So which 2 would y'all pick? Chastity, you go first.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick great at sex and funny.
So he gonna cheat on your butt the whole time, but he gonna be funny.
That is fine as long as he's funny and he is, giving this back some good hurting. I'm fine.
You and everybody else. He at your house on Mondays, at Sasha's on Tuesdays, Jazz is on Wednesdays.
Come to me on the weekend. Come to me on the weekend, baby. Yes.
Okay,
Be funny.
All right, Sasha, your turn.
Is my mom on here?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
It don't count. It's the internet. It don't count. Go ahead.
Tasha, you here?
I'm going to go with great at sex and faithful.
Yeah.
Look at her being nice.
Oh,
pretty girl.
I'll be in jail
Really?
if he cheat on me. I ain't got time.
At least she honest. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good choices. Jazz, what about you?
I don't know.
It's hard.
I'm going to say faithful and rich. It didn't say that you couldn't be good at sex. It said great at sex.
Look, she sounded like me.
We can work on that thing. There's other ways to keep you where
She
I
got
need
a
to be.
point.
It don't got to be great. We don't got to
don't
do
know.
3, 4,
I
5
think I
hours
would.
in. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm a mom. We get there in 5 minutes while the chicken nuggets is in the oven, honey.
You know what?
Excuse me.
I know that's right.
Hello. Play with somebody else. Excuse me, sir. Kids been waking up from a nap in 2 minutes and the nuggets is almost done. Let's
Like,
go.
come
Meet
on.
me in the
Come
bathroom.
on, T. Oh, okay.
You got 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We counting.
That's funny. I guess it's my
But
turn,
is it
huh?
a lie though? Is it a lie though?
I mean, a lot of men think they great at sex anyway, so this could be not accurate.
No, mine gonna be great at sex.
he might say he great at sex and you be mad for the rest of your life. You take that money. All right,
we
let's
gonna
see.
test this out before we do this. Before
No,
we pick those
it
2
don't
qualities,
say
this
ladies
will
if
be
you
tested
test it out and pick. It don't say if you test it out and pick. It don't say that. But yeah, I think I'm with Jazz. I take the money. The money and the funny. I split it.
Money is money.
The
So
money
you
and
want
the
to get
fun.
cheated on too?
Hey, I'm gonna be rich. I can leave him. At least I'm gonna get half. Okay, whoever he messing with ain't gonna get
I know that's real.
half.
You on your city, girls. I love it.
Hey, I'm just saying, money fix a lot more problems than some of the other stuff.
I don't know. That great sex, if they doing it right, you be like, you know what?
You
I
right
ain't even gonna worry
about
about
that.
them dishes today. Them
Hey,
dishes is fine. I'm gonna cook you some tacos, baby.
Lord, her and her tacos.
You ain't never heard of nobody grandma saying they're gonna cook some tacos.
Right? You be like, can I get some fried chicken with some gravy rice?
Right?
No, but
Why
I
did
got
my
these
grandparents cook
tacos. My grandparents
I-
never cooked tacos either.
Mm.
It's a couple of things. My grandma never cooked spaghetti.
Oh
Now
no,
saying,
my
think
grandma,
about it.
she gonna cook some spaghetti. If she don't cook Mexican, she gonna make spaghetti.
Nah,
Right.
we got
My
neck
grandma
bones
used to
and
make some
rice and
spaghetti.
stuff.
Y'all, she used to make some spaghetti, and she would never drain the oil out of the hamburger meat. And you would think that it
Just
would be
floating.
nasty, but for some reason, I don't know what she did, but it was never like greasy. It was always like perfect. And I tried it one time just to see if I can do it, and it was a mess, a whole mess. And end up going to McDonald's.
Ooh, it can't be that bad.
Oh, it was bad.
That's my yeah. I don't think Chris' mom drained the grease out at all. And hers be all right again. But yeah,
No thank you.
anywho. All right, so what y'all think? Comment below. What y'all taking? Y'all taking the money, the sex, the faithful, the looks? Ain't nobody say looks. They said it's gonna be in the dark anyway. I ain't gotta look at you. Don't look like that, Jazz. Don't look like that.
The ugly
No,
ones be the faithful ones. That's why. I'm telling you.
No, don't believe that.
I don't know
Don't
about
believe
that.
that because I dated an ugly nigga one time, thinking that I was
God.
doing good, and nope, he was out there just a slinging that Wayne everywhere.
Ooh.
My God, my God.
On today. Maybe they thought since he was with you, he had to be with something.
Oh, he was.
They had to test it out for themselves. See what the hype was about. All right, so for the next segment, we're gonna go with posh advice, and Jasmine, we're gonna let you tell the first one. If you ready.
Look,
You don't
she
look ready.
like, what?
I'll read it for you, then you go with it. All right. Is it wrong for a person to tell someone, if you don't like me and don't talk to me, then don't talk to my significant other? So, James, you wanna?
Let's start with the youngest one. Sash, how do you feel?
I mean, no, I think that's ridiculous. First of all, why I can't like your man if I don't like you? He might be cooler than you are. Like, sometimes females be doing too much, so I don't do a lot of females. So yeah, I like your man, but it ain't nothing like that. I don't want him because that's your man. But yeah, we friends. We gonna be good.
Yeah. I mean, some folks believe that, like Christina said, she said, absolutely, we are a team. So some folks think, I don't know, maybe it depends on the situation, but if you liking the person is coming between you and your man, then it's gonna come to the point where you gotta pick somebody. So do you go with your man or your friend?
How you feel, Jazz?
I feel like it's not really a black and white. I don't feel like no situation is just plain black and white anyway. I always feel like there's a gray area.
Right.
But I guess it's more of those like, is it a like trying to attempt to be spiteful type thing, as in like, you don't like me, so you're gonna speak to my spouse like on purpose? Or is it just like a, I see plenty of people passing in the grocery store, and I'm like, hey, how are you? And I just keep it moving. You don't think about it. You just,
Right.
throw up a hand and say, hey, and keep moving. Or is it, like full on conversation? But I don't know. I guess it just depends what's the motive behind you speaking to my significant other. Like, is it, genuine, sincere, or is it you trying to be funny?
Right.
Like, I guess it's just, I don't know.
That's kind of how I feel. Like, I feel like a lot of times, sometimes women are not being petty if they speak to the man and not the woman. But as long as you are not like intentionally trying to be petty towards me, I could give two fucks.
Right.
If you speak to him and not speak to me, I don't care. I mean, I know people that he may not know. He know people that I may not know. So I don't care. But as long as you not like, hey, and then like look at me and do like some little like that, then bitch, we got a problem. We're gonna have a problem then.
Right.
But other than that, I don't care.
I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, we all grown. So I mean, we all have been in a situation where we might be with our girls, and it's kind of like a crowded group, and you got that one your person you don't vibe with. I mean, I feel like you should be able to be mature at the end of the day. As long as neither one is being petty, then I don't care if they like me or not. Bye. But like Jasmine said, if you want some extra, then your significant other should want to choose you anyway, because that person is being out of line. Now, if the person is being really respectful and things and everything is going well, and you're there like, nah, I can tell she don't like me. She got to go. Then that's now you the one being stupid.
Right. You're being insecure.
Right.
You're being insecure, ma'am. Calm down. I just don't know you, but I know him. Just.
I mean,
but y'all said like.
On mute. Just that's it.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right. What was you about to say, Jess?
I was gonna say y'all said the question was the person don't like you, which is fine. I don't care if you don't like me. Just don't be disrespectful. You come up, you be like, hey, how you doing? Ain't seen you in a while. How's your mama and them? They doing good? Okay, good. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah, that's too much.
Keep it moving.
I ain't doing all of that.
Right, that's too much. If I don't like you, we're not about to have no full-blown conversation. I'm gonna tell you that right now. now you done crossed the line of being fake, and that's even worse.
Right. I'm gonna throw my hand up and keep walking.
Right. How you doing?
I might not do
good
all
to see
that,
you. That's it. How you doing? Be blessed.
They always say, "Oh, dirty skin, bitch."
Straight like that.
Oh, get out. Get out.
Okay, this is the second situation. So it says, a friend asked if my man has caught me cheating but hasn't said anything to me. Should we continue to act like nothing happened?
Yes.
I agree.
Why are we dwelling on the past?
That was Tuesday. It is Wednesday, sir. Why are you still thinking about that?
I'm done with all three of y'all.
Really?
I'm done with all three of y'all.
I mean, it's really on them. If they caught you cheating, it's the ball is in their court. Like,
and he's still coming home every night. Like, he clearly doesn't care. So yeah.
right.
Why are we still talking about it?
Long as he don't bring it up in my face months down the road, then you ain't even got no evidence. To me, that's out the door. Bye.
Yeah. That's like I took 176 baths since then. They don't even count no more. It's gone. I done washed it off.
I done took the Plan B test and everything.
Like,
but I'm really proud of you.
Not test, you know what I mean. Look, that's how you know I don't know nothing.
I'm proud of Chastity saying that though, because that did not used to be Chastity's motto.
Uh-oh.
The motto used to be, if you had it protected, then it just didn't count.
Which is still true. Which is still true. If you wrap it up, it did not count.
No.
As long as you wear protection, it does not count. Y'all know this just went from this to this.
Country house days. Those was
No. You say that till it happened to you.
You say who came up with that?
Yes. Like what?
I think my grandma did. I'm not sure.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
Don't put it on nobody who can't defend themselves. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm done.
It's true though. I mean, if you wear a condom, it don't count.
That's not
It
true.
doesn't.
That is not true.
I can't. I'm leaving that all the way alone. I can't.
So Sasha,
Mm-hmm.
if you go in the bathroom and you wash your hands with gloves on, did you really wash your hands?
No.
Not
No.
that part.
Thank you.
All right then.
There we go.
No, that ain't the same thing.
It is.
Hold up. I processed that the wrong way. I processed that totally wrong. What?
If you go in the bathroom and you have gloves on and you wash your hands with gloves on, did you really wash your hands? No,
I mean, you did technically wash your hands.
If you go in there with something on it, did you really go in there?
I mean, are your hands clean? No,
I mean-
but you still washed your hands. You still did the action.
Y'all are trifling.
Your hands are still dirty underneath the
Still
gloves.
did the action.
Y'all are trifling.
I'm just kidding.
Look, she ain't kidding. She like, I got to explain this later.
Right.
Person gonna be like,
What is this? What are you saying? What did you
What
say?
are you
right
talking
here?
about? Say you cheated on me?
Exactly 35 minutes and 46 seconds. What are you talking about?
Lies.
Joking.
These are just jokes, folks. Just jokes.
Just
Not for me.
I was gonna say not for Cassidy.
So serious.
That's serious as a heart attack.
She's so serious. Oh man, what y'all think? If your man know you cheating and you know he caught you cheating, but he don't say nothing, he just don't let
I
it
mean,
slip
that's
under
just
the
on
rug.
him. That's just on him. Like, and you better not bring it up. If you caught it and you ain't say nothing, you better not bring it up next week. You should have said something then, and you should have went on to pack your bags, Tyrone, and left.
All right.
You didn't beat that man up. You ain't caring enough for real, because you would have beat that man up right there. You didn't even fight for my love. So yeah, no.
Exactly.
Right. You missed when he let me get in the garage. Good. All right. So now it's time. I didn't mean it. Edit, cut. Oh, dang, this live. Oh, now it's time. Just playing. Don't. Oh Lord, she done brought the inhale out. I cannot. You all right, Chaz? You ready now?
I'm good. Go ahead.
All right, now it's time for last call for alcohol. She wasn't ready because I can't do them. Pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Go ahead, try it, Shadonna. Go ahead.
No, you laughed at me last week. You ain't gonna do that this week. Nah.
You
Y'all
can do
go
it.
ahead.
Try it.
Pew. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Chaz, what you drinking on?
Look at this beautiful drink that has me feeling wonderful. Let me do it like the YouTubers. Can you see it?
It's dripping.
I know. So it is strawberries, pineapple, and grape with a little bit of ice and a whole lot of vodka. And then you put it in the blender and blend that baby on up.
Blending. Yum, 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 yum. I am drinking on some apple pie that my daddy made over the weekend. If y'all don't know about the apple pie, you better ask somebody. Sasha, what you got?
My husband was drunk.
I got
Some
Sam's
water.
purified water.
You know what?
Move.
Oh, that's funny. That was funny.
Ooh, that was good.
I'm gonna politely bow out of the group. That just sent me out. I'm gonna politely have to exit stage left because that was not what you were told to do,
It was
ma'am.
not. Jazz, what you got? What you got?
I drunk mine already, honey. Woo, child.
Well, what did you drink?
I had me 2 glasses of wine, Aldi style. Don't y'all be sleeping on Aldi?
Hey,
Love Audi wine.
everybody say
I
that
love
wine
Audi
good and
wine.
cheap too.
$3.95.
Go get you some.
I need to, well, I ain't got to. I ain't only got till Friday.
$3,
Yeah.
$4, $5.
I can only drink the Friday. After
Better go
Friday,
get
I'm gonna need y'all to turn up every weekend for me, okay?
We got you.
I'm gonna make you some edibles.
You said that on live Facebook though.
It's fine. It's fine.
I am
Caucasians
done.
do it. It's fine.
You know what? for the next segment, we are gonna go while we drink on our lovely beverage. Jasmine, close your mouth. We are gonna go to the nerve, the entire nerve. All right, let me share.
I'm ready.
I tell you, this Mac trying to take me out. All right, so the first one is.
He's Mac trying to take me out.
You know what, your mama.
You could
I
just
got
say
an
it.
invitation
No.
to my cousin's wedding. You interrupted me. You know I have trouble reading as it is.
Okay.
I got an invitation to my cousin's wedding. She's getting married to the man I was engaged to. He cheated with her. My aunt's cousin's mom is trying to convince me to go to the wedding because all of the family that we have. Well, family is all we have. Excuse me. Family is all we have. You see the first comment. Jazz, you going to the wedding?
I'm going, and I'm gonna burn that motherfucker to the ground. Sorry, it's live. Sorry, folks. I'm burning it to the ground. I'm going with my gun on the dashboard. I'm burning it down.
Oh Lord, Sasha, you going to the wedding?
Yep, I'm just like Jasmine. I'm gonna show up and show out. Show up and show right on out. Me and my gun, we going. Me and Lucy.
I should have called this segment the Audacity. You actually invited me?
Okay, that's the real
Why?
question.
Chaz,
You didn't have to invite me. I'm gonna show up regardless.
I'm gonna go. But see, I ain't gonna bring the gun. I'm gonna bring that man that broke your heart 10 years ago that you still was crying on my shoulder about not too long ago before you started sleeping with my man. That's who I'm bringing to the wedding.
All right. She said she
And
bringing
we're
baby
be cute,
daddy.
matching. Baby daddy, boyfriend. I don't care if it was your kindergarten boyfriend. If that's the person that broke your heart, that's who I'm bringing. Doggone it. He family too.
Too much.
I guess I'm the only one in this bunch not going because I don't like I don't think I'm made for prison. So yeah.
Good point. I do got long pretty legs. That probably ain't either.
Being there with a girlfriend.
I'll be the person that go ahead and transfer some funds, and I'll call my mom. I'll be like, you know what? This is my card. This is where it's at. This is my card number. In case I get locked up, so you can get me out. But I'm going to this week.
I ain't gonna get locked up. You know how many snapped and how many SVU shows I don't watch. They ain't gonna catch me. They is not gonna get me. You know what? My cousin ain't gonna make it to the wedding. Her body ain't gonna make it. Her body ain't gonna make it.
That part. They've been taking care of at the engagement.
And I'm gonna bury her at 8 feet. And then I'm gonna bury a dead dog at 6 feet. So whenever the police come, they just gonna smell the dead dog. They not gonna get the body. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. But I show up and show out. Do not, honey.
Wow.
I know that's right. See, that's why I like her. That's why I like her. Ever since that first time I saw her, I said that girl got some potential.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of slow singing and some flower bringing because she ain't gonna make it.
Y'all gonna be cellmates. You and Chastity gonna be cellmates. Just watch and see.
We'll write you a letter once a month.
I have been there before. I played spades the whole time I was there. We fine.
Ready.
Really? That was probably like 48 hours.
Don't judge my life. That was a long 48 hours.
I'm pretty sure that 48 hours didn't give you a view of 5 years, okay?
Actually, it was 36 hours if we're being technical. I did 24 the first time, and then I did half it at the second time, but whatever. Nobody's counting. But look, it was funny because when I got there, well, I ended up knowing some people whenever I got locked up, right? I got locked up, y'all. I ain't gonna hide it. So, anyway, where'd she go? Oh, there she goes. So I ended up knowing one of the girls whenever I got there, and I was like, oh, this makes it so much easier, even though I cried the whole time I was there. And they was like, well, it's time for dinner. Are you gonna eat? I said no, because my mama's gonna come and get me. I ain't eating shit. Y'all can have it. So I gave them my food. So then nighttime came when they was like, well, it don't look like you're getting out. I was like, it don't look like it.
You probably was in there walking proud.
So the next morning, whenever it's almost time for breakfast, they was like, Chastity, you gonna eat breakfast? I said, no, because my mama gonna come and get me. Y'all can have it. So they was sitting there discussing when they was gonna take off my thing. One of them was like, I'm getting the eggs. The other one was like, that's fine, I'm gonna get the bacon. I was like, y'all can have whatever y'all want. I ain't eating this shit.
You can have whatever you like. I want Joe Biden.
Got me done.
Oh, sorry. Dang, 36. That's a long. That probably felt like a week.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I'll never do it again, especially not in Shelby County.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, so for the next,
chicken legs and hard-boiled eggs. That's what somebody said. I don't know. I ain't never been.
Yeah.
They said what?
They give you cold chicken legs and hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I don't know because I ain't eat it.
Y'all love screaming deposit required, but so is the license. You sip my tea.
You know, we don't ask to see hairstylist license when we go get our hair done. Y'all ever think of that? Y'all ever be like, let me look on the wall?
Because it ain't gonna be one.
Oh man, the entire Audacity. You better not ask me for no deposit, and we gonna be sitting in your living room floor either. Okay. I'm just saying.
Watching.
I don't even gotta pay the Africans a deposit.
Right.
Right. And they charge you real good.
Let me just be okay. So I have had a hairstylist that was doing my hair at home, but she never like required a whole bunch of stuff. It was, come, she washed my hair and all that kind of stuff. Amazing. She was an amazing hairstylist, and I'll go back to her a million times. It's these new people that want you to wash your hair. They want you to do a deposit and all this kind of stuff. And you want me to sit in your kitchen while you're doing my hair. Ma'am, I'm not paying a deposit and you ain't got no license.
Nah.
Or no hair washing.
The deposit anyway. Because what
I
if
paid
I
a deposit before.
Mm-mm.
The point of the deposit is so you don't waste, so the person will make money if you don't show up. So I understand that because there's been so many people that's been stuck, they got a 4-hour appointment, don't show up. That's some lost money. So
Right.
they not like us and gonna clock in and clock out. So I can understand the deposit,
Right.
but yeah, nah, you ain't got no license. Nah, you ain't got the nerve to ask for nothing. And don't be trying to charge me them regular prices either. You ain't got no license. I'm gonna need I'm coming to you for the discount. I ain't coming to you for the full price.
Right.
Yeah, nah.
But can we say I think that this applies to other stuff, not just hair? Like it's a lot of other people who have side businesses who say they need a deposit, but they ain't got no license.
Like
and
what?
I know a couple of them.
Oh.
Like
I require a deposit for my photography business only because I've shown up to shoot and people haven't shown up. And so, like she said, I'm gonna make some money if you decide that you're not about to show up.
Right.
And I mean, but I don't know if there's a photography license. I know you can take classes though, but I don't know. Like,
Sasha, give me your license. What's your license number? You better make up one and print it off and put it in a Dollar Tree got frames.
yeah, just send me your deposit. Go on, send me your deposit.
I mean, unless you a specialist at license anyway, somebody could just make one and throw it up there. I would do that
for tomorrow. Put some stars on it.
Oh my, get it out.
I can't.
But I mean, like, I agree. I understand the deposit thing, but I think for me, a lot of times I be seeing like a whole bunch of stickers. Like they want you to come with your hair freshly washed. They want it to be blow dried, bone straight, and all this kind of stuff. If I'm paying you, I want the whole experience. Like I want your fingernails in my scalp, scratching my scalp and washing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The only people that I do that for is the Africans whenever I go get my hair braided, just to cut down on the time, because it already takes too long for them to braid my hair. I'm okay with doing it for them. But if I'm going to you for a hairstyle, you need to do everything. And I don't think, never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
I personally don't like going to the Africans. I like to keep my edges. They be putting the braid on this little piece of hair. I think it be braided to my scalp.
They gonna get their hair.
I got some micro braids last time I went, and I swear they had a piece of a braid on my sideburn. Like they had braids everywhere. How you grabbing that?
Sounds about right.
And I had to sleep like this. That mess was hurt. I feel like they had my eyeball in the braid. I got time. Like that.
Them
and then they be in there talking that different language, and I be thinking they be talking about my big head because I know I got.
They do.
Let me tell you. So one time I went to go get my hair braided. Right now, my crazy behind when I was in high school, I learned French instead of learning Spanish like normal people. Oh. So I know enough French that I can understand it. I can't necessarily speak it, but I can kind of dissect it enough to understand it. So whenever I called the lady, set up my appointment, I told her what I wanted. She already knew who I was. She already know how much hair I got. So I'm in there, they in there talking. They like, oh, she got too much hair. She is going to pay $220. We're going to make her pay $220. She's going to have to give us a tip, blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. But they saying it in French, right? So I go up there with my $180. And she was like, oh, no, you're going to have to pay more because your hair is long. I said, y'all should have told me that whenever you was talking about it behind my back. I understand French. And she was like, and I was like, yeah, you need to make sure that you know who your customers are before you're talking junk. I'm going to pay $180. Usually I give y'all extra money whenever y'all do my hair because I know that I have a lot of hair and I know that it's long. And I usually give you a tip. But because y'all was talking shit, and didn't think that I understood it, I ain't giving you nothing. You're going to get this $180. I'm going to keep it moving, boo.
Period.
Yes.
Damn.
Straight like that. I'm taking with you.
That's
so taking you with me. Yeah, it is trifling. It's just disrespectful. If I got a customer and we don't speak the same language, I ain't going to sit there and just be talking.
Because you really never know, like, who know what for real.
Right. She'd have blowed your shop up, then you been feeling some type of way. Same. Mm-hmm. Well, you won't be feeling nothing, but you feel it in a situation. Pew, pew, pew. All right, we got one more.
Oh, Jesus, I ain't got my glasses.
It's fine. We ain't gonna read it, but pretty much this lady put get everybody drunk. This lady put on Facebook Marketplace pretty much, hey, I got a free microwave, if you can come get it. And this woman felt comfortable enough to message her and say, hey, I saw your post, where the microwave at? I'm not saying all the words, of course. I'm a single mom. I got kids. Please let me get the microwave. She's like, okay, cool. It's still available. Just let me know when you want to pick it up. I have it ready. Oh, girl, like, I can't pick it up because I got kids. She was like, so will you deliver it to me? She like, nah, I ain't doing that. It's free. Well, she didn't say that, but she pretty much said no. So pretty much the girl said, well, since I'm gonna come out there, I need you to make it worth my time, and please offer me another kitchen appliance like a mixer, but it just got to be made by KitchenAid, and it should not be cheap, broke, or damaged. And the lady like, all right, well, I'll just take half off the microwave. And the girl said, you said the microwave was free, so that means that's nothing. And the woman pretty much like, my point exactly. And the chick is like, people always trying to get over us single mamas. Pretty much. I just said it. I summed it up. But that's pretty much.
No, she was black. I know she was. I know she was.
So how do you have the nerve, or AKA the audacity, to request another item when you're already getting it for free? Please explain. And it's got to be name brand, and it better not be broke.
That's ratchet.
She asking for too much.
I don't like it.
This conversation shouldn't been as long.
If I give you a toothpick, you better be happy.
At this point, I'm not even giving you the microwave.
Right.
So you did too much.
That's too much. Beggars can't be choosers.
And then the fact that she was like, I'm a single mom and all this kind of stuff. It's a lot of people out here that is a single mom that is making stuff happen, and don't use that as an excuse. It's not a handicap. It's part of life. Keep it moving. Keep it moving accordingly.
I just been happy because it was free. It was free.
It was already free.
A single mom gets it for free.
If she had came and was like, hey, you know what? I'm a single mom. My car's not working right now. I really need a microwave. My 7-year-old my 10-year-old is usually here with the kids, and I try to make stuff in the microwave. Like, you could have, it's a lot of things that you could have done that probably would have maybe been like, you know what? I'll just bring it to you. It's free. I don't need it. I don't want it.
But even at the end of the day, like, if you go in there and you get something for free, when you ask the person, can you bring it to me? You should be asking in regards, she probably ain't gonna bring it to me, but all I can do is ask. Like, you should be going into it like, Brian, I ain't got no car, so what's up? Like, yeah, no.
But she can't pick it up because of her kids. How many kids do you got that you can't put a microwave in your car? One of them kids can hold the microwave.
Or put it in the trunk. You got time. Hopefully.
Well, ask somebody else to go. You got a ride to get wherever else it is that you need to get to. So if that's that you really wanted or you really needed, you're gonna find a way to get there to get it.
And Uber would deliver for you. You can pay Uber to bring something to you.
If you pay Uber, you might as well buy a microwave. It ain't about $25 at the Roses. I'm just saying, like, you doing all that, you might as well go get a brand new one. Come on, man.
Trying to help out, dog.
Nah, ain't no help. That conversation is way too long. I'd have been cut that bad boy off. I'd have been cut that.
I would have started responding. I would have really started responding.
It'd been blocked.
Right.
Blocked and then talked about. Yeah, but people are just crazy. I don't understand.
If they ain't got nothing else, they got audacity and nerve. Calm down, people. Calm down.
You know, I used to be a resource coordinator, and I tell you, people, I had people ask me for some crazy stuff. I mean, I went past the limit of this woman needed dog food for a dog that she couldn't afford. And I went into all the veterans in the area and got dog food donated. And she was like, well, I don't want it unless it's this kind. First of all, I done called all 10 of these veterans. I said veterinarians. You gonna take his same dog food. And then the same person, like a week later, was like, I need some toilet paper. So I went and rounded up some toilet paper, and it was like Angel Soft. And she was like, I don't want it unless it's this certain brand. I'm like,
no, you don't. So you don't want it at all.
Don't ask me for nothing else. Don't ask me for nothing else. You
don't
want
know.
I run
Would have
into
been
that a
done after the
lot.
dog food.
I run into that a lot though, being a social worker. Like some of the stuff that the parents at my school ask for, I'd be like, I don't know what you want me to do about that. Like I gave you what you wanted. I'm sorry, it's not the right brand. Like,
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You can't be picky if you are honestly and truly really in a situation where you really need something. It don't matter what brand it is. Guess what? It's a whole bunch of people who was out here wiping their ass. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
No,
There's
you
a whole bunch of
fine.
people out here wiping their ass with Walmart brand toilet tissue because the world didn't have none.
Right.
exactly.
So, I mean, if you are
Some
really
people
in a
out there they can't
situation,
wipe their butt at all. Be happy.
Period.
if you it don't matter. Oh no, I gotta have green beans. You gonna season them the same. It don't matter. You rinse them off and put them in the pot and put your seasoning in there. No, you can't be picky if you are in a situation where you can't afford to pay for it yourself or make those decisions. If somebody is, trying to be helpful,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
then just take your
Yeah.
blessing and say thank you and keep it moving. Like I can't stand that. Quit trying to be picky. Just like my neighbor.
Not your neighbor. Oh God.
They do be picky though. They do be picky. I help so many people with housing, and they be like, "Well, I don't want to stay over here, and they got to have 2 bedrooms and blah blah blah." I'm like, I had this woman who wasn't gonna take an apartment, and she was only going to have to pay $96 a month because it didn't have 3 bedrooms. First of all, you live by yourself. What you need 3 bedrooms for?
Stress me out.
Those other 2
Stress
people
me
that's
out.
filling that room, y'all need to find a 3 bedroom. If you need 3 bedrooms, that means it's probably 2 other people that you trying to provide for. They need to put in on it.
I'm like, well, you can get a 3 bedroom if you turn in all their income, because I got to turn in their income if they're going to be living with you. No, I don't want to do that. Well, then you're going to get what you're paying for. Okay. Be happy with this $96. You know how much, you know what I do to pay $96 for rent.
Okay, so change for a little piece of change. Shoot.
Pay it up for the year.
Be out here, I be in like I wonder where Chastity at, and I be over in the Bahamas, Jamaica, London. See me sliding down the Eiffel Tower.
I can't.
You live life on the edge.
All her life. All her life. All her life.
That was funny. That sound like it hurt to me. But anywho. You do got that Beyonce booty, maybe you be all right, but people like me, you slide down the building. Ain't trying to be in there with that corona. All right, so for the last segment, it's called On a Serious Note. And Chaz, you can lead that.
So, today we are joined by 2 amazing ladies. One is a stay-at-home mom, and the other one, looking like who?
I was like,
you. And the other lady is a social worker in the school system. And this year we have been dealing with a lot. It's been a very crazy, interesting year that we had to adapt to a lot of things that we wasn't used to. So we just want to see like what advice, like what is a tip that you feel like would be beneficial for parents that are teaching their kids, well, not teaching, but have their kids at home for virtual learning, or teachers that may need some guidance. And what is something that absolutely makes your blood boil about either a teacher or a parent? We're going to start with Sasha because she looks like she is ready.
She like, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand, like, I'm one of those people who, like, everybody who knows me knows, like, I'm going to be super vocal and speak my mind about everything. So I'm gonna go first with the thing that be making me so upset is when parents say I did not sign up to be a teacher. Yes, you did. The day that you opened your legs and got pregnant and gave birth to that baby, you signed up to be a teacher for the rest of your life, because education does not start in a school building. And I get it, every parent doesn't have the time, the education, or the resources to like sit there with their kid and learn that stuff. We can find any and everything else on this internet that we want to find. So like I feel like it's no excuse for parents to be saying that. And then I think my piece of advice would be to just continue to extend grace, because like just like this is new for all of y'all, it's new for all of us that work in the school system. I had to give up my whole office to be an isolation room for kids that come in with COVID related symptoms, like if it comes randomly during the day or something. And so I think what people got to understand is like we've all had to make sacrifices, and like this, like I said, this is still new. So like just continue to extend grace and just be patient. Like we're working on it. Like we get changes every single day, multiple times a day, that a lot of people don't see. And so like when I see people on Facebook like bashing these teachers, it be making me so upset. Makes me so mad.
I'm sorry.
I can feel the steam just
right.
Like it got a little misty and right behind her. It's like
right.
Because like everybody knows. Like I went to the elementary school. Them type of kids not washing their hands. So every day I go into my building, because I'm one of the people who are going into the building right now because my school has pre-K in it currently, and they got to come back like 2 weeks ago. Do you know how hard it is to get a pre-K student to wash their hands multiple times a day? Like, we putting our life in danger just like everybody else. So yeah, I'll be hot. I be hot, man. I'm telling you, I do.
So how's it going for you, Jazz?
Oh, girl, the wine is real, honey. My refrigerator is stocked, never goes empty. I don't know. I have a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of, like Sasha said, you need to extend grace. And you need a hell of a lot of patience. Just patience. Like
I have
legit
none of that.
patience to be tested, to play. You never thought they would be tested so much. Like legit, the memes that you see of them like 2 + 2 is 4, like the mama sitting at the table fussing, like the memes is real. Like they happen at my kitchen table often. Like they are really real. And it's just like Sasha said, of course, education starts at home. Like you teach your kids the alphabet before they go to school. You teach them their numbers before they go to school. So when they were in school, you did homework. So it's just, I think it's just a lot of stress from people in general. And that's what has been pushing people to the point of where they are. Like it's a lot to go to work, to come home, to deal with kids and their homework, to try to find daycares to accept your kids because they didn't go to daycare before, you know, to try to make sure that your kids are in a place where they can participate in their Zoom meetings without getting attendance rules. You know, like you have to assign your kids on attendance, even if they're not on a Zoom meeting. You know, my internet is out. I'm sorry. I live in the boonies. The school's internet was out last week. I can't get my kid on the Zoom, but I still had to figure out a way to log in to try to count their attendance. You know, it's just stressful. And I feel like a lot of people don't know how to handle the stress. And in turn, the stress turns to like anger, not anger per se, but just agitation. I think that's the better word. Like you don't know how to channel your anxieties to another place. So you're really agitated, but it's a form of anxiety, and depression is really real. Yeah. And so it's just, I don't know, it's just a trying time. And I think people need to be more patient with the educators and with each other. You need to have more patience with your children because they don't necessarily understand. My kids know what coronavirus is, but not really. Like, I can go in there and I could sneeze in my kitchen right now, and I bet you my 5-year-old will yell from her bedroom, coronavirus. But she don't really know. Like, she understands, but only to a certain extent. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. And also repetition. Put your kids a mask on.
Yes.
Practice. My kids know I don't take them places often, but if something happens and we do have to go places, before they get in the car, they put their hand out. You need hand sanitizer. You do not take your mask off. You need to wash your hands. You need to sanitize your hands. You ain't about to eat in the car till we get home and wash your hands with soap and water. It's just, we have to start having patience. We need to practice being sanitary and being clean. You can take it off. Just need to practice being safe. My life.
Honey.
You don't know what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom. Do you
Right.
know, honey?
That part.
I think
I
y'all
tell
go to
you
work.
real.
That's a full-time job, honey.
It's nice. At first, it's nice. You sleep in because the kids was in school. So you sleep in, you do laundry, and they come home and the house is clean and dinner is cooked. And then here come this that want to eat bats overseas and give us the coronavirus. And I'm stuck in the house with my kids all day. And I'm trying not to cut my hair back off.
Oh, honey.
So I ain't been out my house since March. It's about to be a year. I don't go nowhere. I don't do nothing. Stay at home. But I ain't having no more babies though, I tell you that.
I know that.
Honey.
I know that's right.
That's the only
I
time
think
we've
a
been
lot
at
of
home
parents-
this much and ain't no babies popping out left and right.
Ain't no babies popping out.
Everybody's like, I'm over it.
Go ahead, Sasha.
The
Sorry.
amusement park is the rides is closed, but the playground is open.
Go ahead, Sasha.
You catch my drift. Catch what I'm saying.
Hey, my part closed, so I'm good. I can ride all the rides I want, and ain't no line gonna be there. All right.
I'm trying to be like that.
What you about to say?
I said, I think now, like, y'all parents is getting a dose of why we be calling y'all, telling y'all to come get them kids, because they be up at that schoolhouse showing out.
You know what, Sasha?
Girl.
I was gonna be
Now
nice to
y'all
you,
see-
but now you're going too far. You're going too far. Okay? You went to school for that. Okay? I went to school for business. Okay? I ain't go to school to be no teacher. Okay?
Y'all kids
Yeah,
be
never.
so
You made that choice. I ain't.
Y'all supposed to deal with it. I deal with it at home. You supposed to deal with it at school.
That's right.
I tell y'all, like, no lie, like last year we had a third grader swing on the SRO officer, and his mama like, why y'all calling me? What you mean? You got to come get him. And now he at home tearing her up, and now she's feeling stupid.
Well, that's a different situation. That ain't comparable at all. It's not comparable, okay?
Now y'all see how we be calling y'all. Y'all think we be
Nah.
lying on y'all sweet babies, but y'all babies be
Oh
showing
no,
out
I
at
know
the
you don't be
schoolhouse.
lying, man. I know you don't be lying.
She said, I know you don't be lying.
My bad, my child bad.
I just don't want to deal with it.
I don't have a problem with it at all. My deal is I don't bother the teachers. They don't bother me until he flunking. Don't get on me because he flunking. It shouldn't count. Just be glad that he on the class, okay? That should be passing.
No.
Don't be making me responsible for my child passing because I ain't go to school for this. That's my thing. Now, everything, so I understand. I understand all that. But just be glad, okay? You expect my ADHD child who don't like school, not a bit, to stay on the computer from 8:30 in the morning to 2:45 and then do homework? No.
Right.
Glad he did. That's my problem. Don't be coming to me because that homework ain't done. Just glad he was there.
Oh, go ahead.
What was you saying, Sasha?
I said, I don't think a lot of these parents know, though, like when they kids be at school, a lot of the times they still be on the computers because so many of the programs have went virtual now. They spend a large part of their school day on the computer, but a lot of parents don't understand that. And so, like, when I have parents that be calling me complaining, and I'd be like, you need to tell somebody else. Like, I get it, it's not the whole 8 hours, but, like, they spend, I'm telling you, at least 4 to 5 on the computer.
But they still getting human interaction. Right now, all he getting is them 4 walls and that laptop. And that's it. Like, at least, I mean, it's a lot. When you in the medical field, you document half the day, but you still able to walk away and get some human interaction. It's not really the
That's
same.
very true.
Like,
so I think for me, I think one of the good things about where I stay at is it's a lot of kids over here. So my kids was able to have like other interaction with other kids, like this whole pandemic. That didn't bother me, them being isolated. If it was up to me, they would still be here doing virtual learning, not even going to school at all. But you know, I work for a company that won't pay me to babysit my kids, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway,
continue.
So anyway, this is what made me not angry, but I guess like stressful was, so whenever they started back going to school, I had to be at home with them throughout the day to make sure that they was on class all day, which was fine. I was okay with that. And then I would go to work. And then I was supposed to work from 1 to 8 every night, but it was kind of hard to work all the way to 8 o'clock every night when my 3rd grader had homework like a high schooler. And if I came home, if I got off at 8 and didn't get here to 8:30, we start on his homework at 9 o'clock. It's like midnight before he goes to bed. Right. And then the next morning he's sleepy and he's tired. So I was like, you know, pick a poison. Either you're going to have us do this all day or you're going to have me do homework with him. I can't do both. There's no way that I can do both and be sane.
Right. Right.
So I did decide to send them back to school because I mean, my checks was cut in half and bills needed to be paid. So I had to go back to work full time or whatever. But now he doesn't even have as much homework as he had whenever I was here all day. And I'm just like, yo, now I got time to work on the homework and y'all not sending the homework home. Right. Like, I'm like, I know you got homework. He's like, no, I don't have any homework. And I'm on there looking and there's no homework because they do everything in class. Why y'all didn't do everything in class whenever we was fully virtual?
That part.
Fully virtual. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I do feel bad for your baby because like this year, 3rd grade, like that's the first year EOGs. And it's such a hard year because they have to make so much growth in that 1 year. And man, I feel so bad for those kids who are like, first it was virtual and now they got to transition into the building because transition not good for every kid. And so I can only imagine how those 3rd grade babies are going to handle these EOGs this year.
Yeah.
I think they should cut them out again this year because they cut them out last year, right?
But the state has already said no, absolutely not to this year.
Well,
they ain't gonna do.
I feel like if enough parents push back against it, they would.
I think at the end of the day that they need to just be getting some participation grades and be done with it. Just be glad that they did. That's how I feel about it. Like
they not gonna do right.
Because the same way y'all expecting us to be patient and do this work with them, I still got to deal with. I don't want to be working at home either. I hate working from home. And I'm literally, they be like, well, they got Wednesday to make the work up. Well, guess what? I don't have Wednesday. I'll make my work up. So guess what? I got to work. Right. So it's like, I just feel like everybody need to be patient.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Well, there's no need to test them if you're not going to get accurate results because they, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have their full year of, you know, retaining information.
I don't think that it's fair to test them because a lot of parents don't feel like they are teachers, so they absolutely do not help their kids outside of what they learn at school. Me, on the other hand, I do try to help my kids. I do, like, if it's something that I don't understand, I will go on Google, I will go on YouTube, try to figure it out so that we can work through it together. We come up with our own remedy. A lot of times it ain't the same way the teacher taught it, but we figure it out. Right. But I know that a lot of kids don't have that luxury and don't have a parent that wants them to learn, or either the parent just absolutely can't. It's not necessarily that they don't, they just can't.
They don't have
and I think that they need to just forget about the whole EOGs. Like it doesn't make sense. It's not fair to the child.
It ain't.
Even these assessments they're giving these kids, like we were like reviewing data in some of our meetings this week, and when I tell you it's so skewed because you have some kids whose parents are helping them with these assessments because the parents think it's for a grade. We're just trying to find out where your child is so we can know where to start with teaching them. And so you got kids in kindergarten and they testing on 5th grade level, but they can't read. So it's just like, you know, so I do agree, like the whole testing this year, it's going to be a mess. It really is.
Yeah. I just don't want to hear that, you know, that it's going to hurt him in the long run because of this, you know, weird year. It's hard for everybody. So like I said, just we all doing hopefully we all doing the best we can. But I tell you right now, homework don't get done here. That's my struggle. By the time I get off work and he get done, he don't feel like doing. I mean, one day we got to arguing because I was trying to help him make up his work, and he got an attitude anyway because he don't want to do it. And then I'm fussing at him to do it. Well, we gonna sit here and do it. And it was like a band assignment or something. So he had to keep playing it over and over because he wasn't really trying. And this fool had the nerve to look at me and say, "Now I know how slaves felt."
Now he's comparing school to slavery.
Kids are savages.
Honey.
They say the first thing that come to mind. They have no filter.
No filter. And they be at school telling all y'all business. I'm telling you right now. They can't wait to come tell us y'all business.
I hope mine don't be telling my business, Lord.
Well, let me tell you what Biscuit said. One time, this is what I went to the daycare to pick up the boys one day, and Biscuit's teacher, she was like, "Biscuit in here telling all y'all business," and I said, "What is he telling?" She was like, "He said, you don't know why my mama and daddy broke up." And the kids was like, "Why?" He said, "Because daddy couldn't pay the cable bill."
Wow.
I said, first of all, that's not why. But that is a good reason. If they had been the reason, I was okay with it because I need my cable. I need my internet.
The light bill or something, the red. Cable bill. Oh, Jesus.
Get on my nerves. Telling all my business.
Wow. They all be telling all y'all business, man. Like one little girl, she sat in my office and told me how her mama and her sister boyfriend got to fighting and the police had to come and they took mommy to jail and mommy be doing this to her arm. I mean, it was crazy. I was like, whoa. Like, relax. Like, it was, they tell everything. Everything y'all do, they want us to know what's going on.
Oh, Lord. No.
Like, tell me more.
Because I don't want to do the report on it. No, thank you.
Right, that part. I was about to say, you getting into that required reporting through that story.
Yeah.
Wow, no.
I guess we need to close this up.
Yeah, we at 40 minutes, 50 minutes. All right. So thank you all for joining. Let's have a special thanks for Sasha and Jasmine for being a part of our podcast.
No, she did not. I'm over her.
I told you this was my famous debut right here.
Oh, Lord.
I'm over
It's just being the Beyonce of the family. I get it.
Wow. Anywho, thanks for joining. Thanks for being a part. Please like, share, and subscribe. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe, and you will be able to catch this on all most audio platforms tomorrow. So thank you again, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.